I, just like the very emotional Mwafrika, disagree with Andrew Kibe on a lot of things, but today I'll have to agree with Andrew Kibe on one thing. Women leadership is the downfall of the entertainment industry, and not just entertainment industry. Women leadership is the downfall of this country. Ask me why. I'll tell you. So there's this lady called Sofire. So I'm guessing her real name is Sophia, and she, swagged it up a little bit. She called it Sofire. She opened up a company, called it Sofire Entertainment Company, which is doing great, by the way. We have to give credit where credit is due. The company, Sofire Entertainment, is doing great things in the entertainment scene. However, this is the problem when it comes to women leadership, especially women leadership in corporate. And it's such a shame because this emotional woman owns a very, very huge company that has transformed the lives of many, many, many content creators, and potentially can transform many, many lives of other content creators. But the problem is the owner is a woman. You see, no matter how good a woman is, no matter how kind, no matter how generous, and no matter how beautiful she is, she can be really, really good. But at some point, emotions will take over because women are emotional in nature. Women were not born to be leaders. Women were born to be servants. Women were born to be submissives. But we live in an era, a day and age where women are going to school, which I support totally. I'm not against women going to school, which women are encouraged to find their own job so that they can help the man support the family, which I also encourage very much. I have nothing against that at all, at all, at all. It's good. It helps a country, grow. But then again, we're living in a shithole third world country, so that shit doesn't even work at all. No matter, regardless of the population, or rather both genders in the country being encouraged to work, we still live under a very corrupt government. And point of correction, we still live under very, 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 very corrupt governments. Okay. Now, Miss Sophia, also known as Sofire, jetted in from the UK for the Brian Chira, burial and shit. Now, at the airport, Miss Trudy Kitui, I think you all know Trudy Kitui. Miss Trudy Kitui asked her a question. She asked her, "Normally we see you with Cassypool, but today he's not with you." Whoa, whoa, hey, bro. The emotions took over. The hormones took over. And this lady forgot that she's a corporate. This lady forgot she's a leader. This lady forgot she's a boss. And she quickly turned to that nagging ass. Let me not use a disrespectful term, but she turned to that nagging ass woman that every man dreads. Oh, Cassypool this. Oh, Cassypool that. Oh, Cassypool chet. Oh, Cassypool gok. So she went all emotional, tarnishing the reputation, running a smear campaign on this talent called Cassypool, talking of how no other respectable corporate company would want to work with Cassypool because, you know, Cassypool is apparently a two-timing snitch. Cassypool is a Judas Iscariot who can sell the secrets of any other company to their competitor at, 30 silvers of coin like Judas did Jesus. And I'm here, I'm watching this interview, bro, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is this all necessary? In all my entirety, living in this God's green earth, I have never seen a corporate boss, leader, director, CEO come out and say, or rather talk trash about an artist that they've had a contract with. Never in my entirety in this God's green Kenya. So I'm like, bro, what the fuck, Madam Sofire, what the hell is this? As a corporate, you can't get emotional. But then again, this is the corporates we have. Corporates who want to be celebrities, bana. How can you talk trash about your own employee? Sema tu, me and Cassypool, Sofire Entertainment terminated their contract with Cassypool due to reasons that we're not going to disclose on this interview. Kwisha. If the interviewer is persistent, tell the interviewer, you know, as between companies and ambassadors, content creator ambassadors, there's something called non-disclosure agreements. If it's not a non-disclosure agreement, then there's something called, what do you call it? There's something called a contract. It can come to an end. If we see the goals that were intended to be met by this particular artist or this particular content creator as an ambassador have not been met, you know, within the period of this contract, then as a company, you can decide to terminate this contract and not renew it any longer. And even if the artist has been meeting these goals, we can still decide not to renew their contract. We have that liberty as a company. Why the fuck would you trash an artist's name? You being a corporate, unajua umechomea huyu mjamaa, probably no other corporate now will want to work with this guy. Sisi hatujaona makosa ya huyu mjamaa. Makosa yako na huyu mjamaa ni yako na huyu mjamaa. Sort it out privately. Don't bring it to us. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. And we don't want to know. We don't want to know. And we don't really care. And we don't give a You remember that song? Huh? Bro, sisi hatutaki kujua bana. Madam, keep that shit to yourself. Get your shit together bana. As a corporate leader. Madam Sofire, I'm very disappointed in you. Very, very disappointed. And you know, going back to non-disclosure agreements, like as a company, when you hire a talent, and not just a talent, when you hire an employee, why can't you sign those, why can't you contract those NDAs and have these artists, these talents sign those NDAs so that you don't have to come to us after 5 months and start telling us that the talent that you used to work with is a two-timing snake that is willing to sell your secrets to the competitor at, you know. That was so wrong, bana. Bana, this lady smeared Cassypool's name vibaya sana. So you corporate leaders out there, you need to get your shit together. You need to get your act together. You cannot go around. Okay, I've seen where maybe an artist was working with a corporate and for some reason they terminate their contract, right? And then maybe utapata people still know this artist as a brand ambassador for that particular company, right? And then just to make sure there's no confusion anywhere, that company will probably issue out a statement and say, after working with so and so for such and such a time, we've finally decided to part ways, blah blah blah. So this guy is no longer a representative of our company, and that's just it. I've never seen corporates go and say so and so maybe is a rapist, so and so, you know, so and so maybe is a murderer like Joey Rungu. No, I've never seen it anywhere. But bro, like, no. This women leadership in corporate now is becoming alarming, becoming very, very alarming. It's been proven that women leaders get emotional, and sometimes they end up not making decisions based on logic, and they do end up making decisions based on emotions. Because with that interview, that is what we saw. And I'm very, very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. So, Miss Sofire, shame on you on that. Shame on you.